you held me then. Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. More times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you?
Testing, testing. Hello? Hello? Are we here? Are we queer? Actually, that I don't need an answer for. I already know the answer to that one. I'm just making sure everything's working properly.
Are we here? Oh.
Okay, yeah, I can hear my annoying ass voice, and the face cam is working. Okay. In that case, let me do the necessary promotion bullshit, whatever, to let people know I'm streaming. And okay, I think we're good. So, welcome everybody to another rendition of the live streams. We're here today in BBA City. We're back in the Jackson neighborhood. Specifically, we are in the Jackson Market area, which, as the title of the stream suggests, is this is the bar district. You got it's old warehouses and industry type buildings, and in the modern day, there's a lot of bars and other stuff. You got this warehouse. It's just kind of industrial esque in how it looks, and yeah, those who were here last stream would remember that. But yeah, so we're back here today. We're gonna be working here once again. Is anybody in chat right now? No. That's fine. I'll just yap until someone shows up. Okay. But yeah. So I already know one. I already have a particular building in mind that I want to start off building today. As for the rest of the stream after that, we'll figure it out. But this building right here, this is in the West Loop. This is what I was looking at before. I believe it's the lofts at Gin Alley, or is it Gin Alley? I don't fucking know. Either way, this building right here. Oh fuck no. I like this building because it it matches the vibe of the rest of the area, but it also specifically has it does kind of have that sort of industrial look to it with the chimney and it gives off the vibe of an old warehouse a bit stronger, or not a warehouse but a big factory building. And so this is the first building that we're going to be constructing today, and I was thinking I was going to build it right here. Now, if you notice, this area has a lot of brick. This building's brick, this building's brick, that building's brick. The reason, I mean, it's a factory district. Old factories were largely built with brick. I mean, just look here, right? Everything around here is a reddish color for the most part, except the modern buildings. But also these are modern buildings, so they don't really count in the same way. I do want to build another modern building somewhere, so that the area is not entirely just old warehouses converted into things, because you would also see just straight up gentrification, or not gentrification, but modern construction like this. But we'll get to there. So I'm gonna go down onto a street level here, looking at this beautiful building, and I guess we're just gonna start. I'll wait to yap about some stuff until hopefully someone shows up, or maybe I'll just have to yap to nobody. I don't know. It is a Tuesday at 7:30. I just figured I would just stream today because I'm completely free right now, and so I was like, why not? I'll just do it. I am gonna pull this address up on my phone, so I don't have to switch tabs constantly. I am gonna need to copy the last address I was looking at on Google Maps, because I am also at the same time doing stuff just across this road here. Working on Flushing as well. This is the main focus area of the city at the moment. Anyway, okay, so let me find this building. What's the address? 823 West Randolph Street. Not randomly street. The hell, are you dumb? Okay. Alright, let's get started. So we're gonna start with some quartz brick, and we'll work our way from there. Actually, if I want to be more technical, I should probably work starting from this side over here on this intersection. Yeah. Need some stairs. Okay, so there's a series of... Wait a minute. Okay, I was wondering why my thing on my phone looks different. It's if you change like where you are on the street, that overhang may or may not be there. I prefer without the orange thing, so I'm gonna do it with this. What is it? I've never heard of this brand. Might just be as anything. Either way. But the thing I was gonna... Actually, never mind. I think I figured it. I figured out. I answered my own question without needing an answer to my question. You feel me? No one feels me because no one's here to feel me right now. It's Dad. Okay. One, two, three. Do a little bit of this action, and then do a little bit of this action right here. Like that. And then you top that off. Shelves. I'm gonna use shelf blocks for some detailing. Ah! It was trying to make me take a fucking screenshot. I don't want to do that. What the hell's wrong with you, bruh? I don't need your shelf within a shelf nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab a chain. There you go. Hang on, let me just let people be able to see what I'm doing here. So you see here, right here. Yeah, the window's down here. That's why I have the black thing going across. And then these are more like regular sized windows, so that's why I'm doing the chain thing. And then you have like this section up here, which I'm about to add the top of. Should I do this as stairs? Or should I do it as shelves? Definitely stairs. Okay. So we got that going. How many times do I get to stack that? Okay. 2, because then... Oh, I need to expand that as well. Because on this one here, this actually changes. If you look, see what it does to that window there? It does that. It cuts off. It's just more regular sized window. Why did they do that? I don't know, but it's the design choice they went with, and so it's the design choice I will replicate. It's also more like just regular in general in terms of how the windows look, so I'll do that as well. Actually, before I advance any further, I want to build the corner. That right there. So, okay, so you got another series of windows up above. So I'll just take this and I'll just stack it over. And I forgot to do... Perfect. This actually fits exactly how I want it to. And I put a thing in the shelf when I didn't want to do that. Why were there two of them? I didn't do that. At least I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, so here I will just add this there because I need to build the columns right there. Technically, they also have actually, let me just compare it again. Yeah, so the top of it is more like there. Stairs. And then I need some slabs. Okay, maybe space that a little more like that. Yeah. Maybe this should be a block higher. I don't know which looks... Yeah, I'll go with that one, actually. Makes some sense to me. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. Stack that over. And, by the way, oh, I was, bruh, don't, I was literally just about to make a comment about how my game has been running better lately, which is why I feel confident streaming with Distant Horizons on, and then my game started lagging. I didn't even have to say it, it was just me thinking it, and my computer was like, don't say that. So I won't. I take that point back. I'm still playing with Distant Horizons anyway. At least until my PC just straight up tries to kill itself at some point during the stream. If my PC like explodes and I die, someone clip that. Thank you. There we go, and then stack that across. Okay. Let me get as well the front like entrance, which is, you know, it's in between here. It's mostly just okay. I was seeing where the cutoff is for where it's kind of stops being uh yeah. So where it's just the regular wall. And let's get some lighting in it. Why'd I say it like that? I sound like a fucking British person. Let's get some lighting in it. It's Bloody Tuesday. Ah, what the hell? Actually, I guess I can do it this way. There you go, 2 doors. I got 2 doors. Okay, so that's that figured out. So now that we have that figured out, I can get back to this. I guess I should just go until the street ends, right? Yeah. The street's gonna end sooner than I think the building ends in real life. Ooh, see that puts it right up to there? I don't know if I want it to be that close to the sidewalk. It's fine. Nothing the people of BBA City aren't used to. There are plenty of places where the sidewalk is only 2 blocks wide, if that. And that's just because the city's so fucking old that like sidewalks in some parts were afterthoughts. Okay, let me find an example of a place with a tiny ass sidewalk. I think like there's some parts of downtown. Yeah, like if you come like over here, I guess the sidewalk is under the building, but you still kind of have to like it's very cramped because you have to weave your way through. Like here, it's only a block because you have to. Not the most ideal thing, but hey, you know, the city is 6 years old. This year's going to be 6 years old, so shut up. Okay, I have not been keeping up with my server. Why? Because I'm obviously streaming. Why are they talking about the Philippine-American War in the Minecraft chat? What the fuck? What does this have to do with anything? Whatever, man. I'm sure if I read the conversation, it would make sense. But as someone who obviously hasn't been keeping up with the chat, it's just very fucking funny that in the hashtag Minecraft channel, I'm just reading. America showed up and took over, driving out Spain, and then created camps for the Philippine people. Okay, concentration camps for the Philippine people. Yeah, no, we did that. That was pretty fucked, and they don't teach about that like ever, and they definitely should in schools. At the same time, though, Minecraft chat. Anyway, Alright. So I guess now I can do the main brick facade. Should I do red nether bricks or just the regular brick? Actually, is this the building that I built? No. I think this is a different building. It looks very... This building right here looks very similar to this building right here. I think it is a different building, though. Maybe. Is it the same building? No, it's not, because the other one was on a street corner. Why? Chud. Just Chud computer. Hello? Fuck you. Bruh! Oh my god, I just hit the settings button. I don't want to look at my essential settings. Yeah, no, it's a different building. It looks very similar. I guess when you have a lot of these buildings, I mean, they are similar vibes because it's all old brick, former warehouses, this type of stuff. So, yeah. Cool, that's not even close to what I wanted. There you go. Ah, what the hell? Bruh. And now it's... Stupid chud. What the hell? There we go. What the fuck? Did not like that. Oh wait, no. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Boom. Actually, I think... Bruh, fucking... Hello? Hello? Stop! Hello? What the hell is it doing? I think that... no. Oh, okay. I was like, is it just gonna be frozen on me forever? Ah, I just realized a flaw. And I need to fix that right now, because it's going to drive me crazy if I don't. Whole building! Rabbit. I'm gonna move these over, actually. But now the whole thing's off, and that's bad architecturally. Fine, I'll just let it exist like this. It's a bit goofy, and it broke my fucking thing. That's great. Need that. Definitely needed it to do that. I guess I should actually make this like a load bearing column right there. I'm gonna give it a buck. If no one shows up, this might only be like an hour-long stream. Because at a certain point, I'm just building, which I can just do on my own and listen to music. Oh well. Again, this is probably just bad scheduling on my part, so not gonna blame anybody for that, obviously. Okay. What was he doing? Ah, right. I need to get the boom. And I just grab that. And I didn't grab the. I gotta do this by hand. Or no, I don't. What am I talking about? Anything is possible with the power of world edit. And by that I mean I can just. Boom. What the fuck? It's fixed. Okay. So that's the, I think, the bottom of this done. I should probably add a back exit. Stop. I don't. Dude, I'm barely tapping the button. And I'm like going all the way to China. Stop that. Malbon? No! Allbirds is permanently closed. Allbirds, no. But they had the comfiest travel shoe ever. And like a golden fan, I guess. The business next door seemed to be doing fine, so I guess this was just a skill issue. Everything else appears to still be open in this area, so do a better job at selling your alleged comfiest travel shoe ever. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right, I gotta actually build the thing. Okay. Here. Let me get some brick walls. And I'm gonna get I think a resin wall, because if you look on the, see, that's like a different thing. Actually, mud brick might look better. Is it resin or like resin? Or I don't. I've actually never heard of this like material before Minecraft, so I'm not actually familiar with it. It's just like, oh, it's the thing in the game. I should probably do just 3 blocks actually, just to keep it consistent with the rest of the building. Like that. And then I'd say there's like 2 blocks of spacing. Which is about enough for, well, I guess I'd say that. And then 1, 2, 3. There's 3, and then the top layer is different. So do it like that, and then I'll do the top layer, which is more it has a different design going. Or no, I need to get not at stairs. I don't want to take a screenshot. Stop it. Do a little bit of that action. Get the mud brick. Fill that in. I love... Oh, perfect. We finally have someone in the chat. Hello, Seth. I love Amaretto Sours. My version, Arametto Liquor, Sunny D, and 2-ounce sour mix. Okay, good to know. Oh, you're relating to the stream title. Yeah, as you can tell, we're back in this area. This building will likely have a very large bar / restaurant establishment in here. Also, this should not be like that. I need to get rid of that. I think it was from when I was copying it over. Either way, yeah. So, I'm working on this building right here. It, looks like this. Check DMs. You want me to look on stream, or I'll just open it on my phone? It's a voice recording. Amaretto. Okay. thank you for letting me know. Okay. So we got this going up here. Now let me just grab this. Let me stack this over. And then I get to change the design down here a little bit, just because it's not, it's a little bit different. Oh, actually, same with this part up here. Did not want to break the window. Oh my god. Okay, but now that we have someone in the chat, I'm going to talk about just some updates in my life. It's my only favorite liquor. I gotta defend it. I mean, if you can sell it if you want to sell it down here. Just saying. But so okay. Oh, actually, before I should probably get there you go. Oh, but as I was gonna say, so some updates since I last streamed. A couple things. One, I'll start lighter. I don't know if y'all remember me mentioning that we have a new cat. If I didn't mention it because I don't remember, if I did mention it, I'll go fast. But if I didn't mention it, then I guess I'm also saying this info for the first time. But I'm also gonna do it fast in case I did. Eldest cat died in January. We got a new cat like 3 weeks ago now. He's an orange cat. Mom named him Chandler. But since we got him, he has been consistently hiding in the basement. For 3 weeks straight. And we've been having issues getting him to come out and everything. But today finally made some progress. The cat finally let me pet it. Up until now, every time I would try to do something like that, he would back away or kind of get all growly and that kind of stuff. But finally, let me pet him. He's pretty nice. He did bite me twice. Not hard. Like it didn't penetrate skin or anything. But it was still like you got to learn not to do that. But it was still good progress, and I'm hoping I can at some point try to lure him to actually like come out of the basement. Also, I just realized this is dumb. This should be like this. But yeah, at some point, if we can try to lure him to come out of the basement. That'd be fantastic. He only likes me at the moment, though. Like he finally likes somebody, but only me. Because I was petting him earlier, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is amazing progress! I'm gonna let Mom know about this." So she came down, and then suddenly he got more growly, and he kind of almost attempted to retreat away again. And I was like, no, hey, she's friendly. She's just like me. She just wants to be, wants to get to know you. But you've been all very avoidant since we got. Oh my God, why is it? Hello. Anyway, you've been very avoidant since we got you. And so I basically just told her, I might just have to do this by myself for a bit, see if I can convince him to come out. I haven't gotten him to fully leave the room yet, though I have gotten him to leave a little bit. He exposed his belly, he let me rub him and that kind of stuff. It's small things like that, but it's genuinely, good progress. Bit ridiculous that it's taken this long, but again, it is one of those things you can't rush it, and, have no idea what the situation was at his previous residence, so he genuinely could just be like this as like a survival tactic. I wouldn't know. So I'm not like actually judging him too hard for it. It's just made things really difficult. But at least there's finally some progress being made on that aspect. So gonna stack this up. 1, 2, 3. And then I get to make the other thing. I guess the other big update in my life is, well, for those who are active in my Discord server, you'd already know this. Excuse me. Threw up in my mouth a little bit. I have decided where I'm going to college, and it's going to be the University of Illinois Chicago. So, starting in August, for all effective purposes, I will be in the city. I guess technically, legally, it's like not how that works, because when you're in school, your primary residence is, I guess, still at the place you came from, but you know, at least during school time, I will be there. So it's exciting for me. It's something I've wanted to do for ages, and I just realized I did this wrong. This upper section. It's the whole reason it's separate from the rest of the windows. Don't pull a lip. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Oh, I was like, is that not gonna do anything, bruh? But yeah, so that's gonna be my life. And if you guys think I'm annoying now, when it comes to how much I talk about the city and everything, because I do tend to talk about it a lot, you guys have seen nothing. I'm gonna get so much worse. I'm going to, trust me, you guys have seen nothing. I'm gonna be like the worst kind of person, because, you know, I'm a transplant, but I'm gonna act like I've lived in the city my whole life. Not really. I'll I'm not actually. I'll, you know, I'll learn my place. You know, that show about life. Oh, Shameless. Oh, that show Shameless. Okay, sorry, I've never seen Shameless. I've never watched Shameless. I've heard it's good. I've just never watched it. So maybe I should. I don't know. But yeah, all in all, just it's good news for the Appy economy. The Appy economy is booming through this news. Both the UK and US have the same amount of seasons, and are both great. I didn't even know there was a UK version. I suppose that shouldn't surprise me. It feels like every show in the US has a UK equivalent. So, to be fair, a lot of the times it's us. Like, it was a British show first, and then it comes here. So, you know, who am I to talk about anything? To be honest. Okay, well, now that I've finished the main part, the roof is the thing that will tie this all together. The UK was the OG. Okay, yeah. See, this is exactly what I mean. A lot of the times it's us. We steal their shows. The UK was the yeah. I mean, it's the same thing of like one of my favorite shows is Kitchen Nightmares. I know it's like reality TV, and some aspects of it are probably exaggerated or whatnot, but it's a fun show, and yeah, that obviously came from the UK first as well. That I know. Um, all the main characters are basically the same names. What? So they affect all the main characters have effectively British names, even though they live in Chicago. Is if so, that's really funny. What is like a British name? Now that I think about it, because like what comes to mind when I think of British names, I think of like um Gertrude. I don't know why. What's up, Gertrude? Does anyone have the name Gertrude? I hope they do. I no, I don't. Gertrude's not a great name. Um. Okay, hang on a second. I will be uh right back. I'm back. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. I love Bondi Beach, Ozzy Ozzy Ozzy, Frank Gallagher, Liam Gallagher, Lip Gallagher, but the Gallagher family have the same names. Okay. Fiona Gallagher is both UK and US as well. Gallagher is a very British sounding last name, so yeah, that's up. What's up, Gallagher? That's not a British accent. I can't. It's Tuesday. What's up, Gallagher? How you doing on this Tuesday? On this bloody Tuesday? I'm terrible. I'm so bad at doing any accent. I have only been told one time in my life. The only impression that people have told me that I do okay is Elmo of all things. And I still don't know if people when they tell me that if they're being legit or if they're like saying it as like almost like a bit. Because I don't think I sound particularly good, but I've been told that I can do a decent Elmo voice. Hang on, let me. I gotta like warm into it. Oh, that's horrible. That's pretty. Yeah, nah, I don't know. I don't know why people tell me it sounds good. I don't think it does at all. I think they're just doing it so my feelings aren't hurt. Okay, okay, stop. Like, why is it being so frantic in how it moves? Like, why is it doing that? I don't get it. It's ridiculous. Okay, okay, stop. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta mute again. I'll be back. Again. There we are. Stick drift on keyboard, I guess. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. He's stupid. It's pissing me off. Did you say this is like this? This is tall enough? How tall is this? It's like almost from here to from this part to the roof is like a floor and a half. So I should probably go a bit taller actually then. Be a little more like this. I guess that looks fine. Probably as good as that's gonna get, realistically. And then go off to the side. Why is there... The fuck? Oh, come on, bruh. What the hell, man? Bruh. Did I not... Oh my god, I didn't flip... Did I not flip the... What the... Because this is not supposed to... I must have forgotten to flip this when I copy and pasted it. That's annoying as hell, so I gotta fix that. Boom. Anything else I need to... No. Okay, that problem should be fixed. Except for right here, apparently. Okay. So I'm going to bring this out to here. Now, I will note on the actual building this is based off of, this wall is, it looks almost more like a mud brick or something like that, while the rest of the side is brick. But that's because the actual building, as you can see, is attached to other buildings. So I'm wondering, should I change the sidewall anyway? Or do I not? Actually, the back wall is also different. But again, that's also because there's buildings back here. You know what? Honestly, I probably should, now that I think about it. Just to make it more distinct. Though, what's gonna... but the issue is, right? And I know it's gonna happen. See, but if I then try to replace... brick wall, mud brick wall, it's gonna be a stupid chud and break. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not even gonna fix itself. What the I hate that. I hate that. What's the solution here? Wait, is perf neighbors like off? Oh, I know how to fix this problem. It's a little solution that I like to call set red. Now it all should connect. Why? Why? Connect to the fucking wall, dipshit. What the hell? Well, why does it just not... It connects to the windows, but I need to connect... Anyway, I'll just... That's so frustrating. I guess I can just, like... do this. And then... there we go. And then now I gotta take this whole side and I gotta do the whole process again. Everybody say whoopee. You see, he doesn't want to do his job. And if I do this, these fucking, like, bruh, please. I love root beer. I don't. I don't know why. I've had it like once or twice. I didn't like it. I'm a very picky eater. If anyone hasn't picked up on the fact by now, most drinks I don't really like. Not just like alcohol, because I've expressed my opinion on alcohol already, but just in general, I'm like, I drink water, I drink milk, and I drink lemonade. You're not gonna get anything more. You're not gonna get any more nuanced takes from me. I don't drink pop. I don't drink energy drinks. I will drink like a frappuccino if I need like if I do need an energy boost. I don't drink just pure coffee though. It has to be like a frappuccino or whatever the hell. So okay, so can the command that I just did go through? Thank you. Like, what the fuck is that? Okay. Now to do the rest of the side of this building here. Bruh. No coffee? The fuck? Again, I can drink caffeinated things like frappuccinos and other stuff, not just that kind of stuff, but just not pure coffee. And you might say, oh, drink it with cream. Nah. cream doesn't really do it for me either. Like, it's, I don't know why. Maybe I just haven't had, like, a good coffee, to be fair. Because, like, I've only had, like, McDonald's coffee. Like, the first time I tried coffee, like, just pure coffee, it was from McDonald's. Which might not be a great representative sample of coffee, to be honest. Or, like, a pure coffee, I should say. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll go back in and I'll, try something else. In the meantime, though, we're working on this facade. Yeah. Actually, no, I'll just do it, like... I'll do that. Hang on, I'm gonna check Discord just real quick. Because I don't know if I can see the little thing. Okay, it was just a thing in the channel I don't care about. On a server that isn't mine, so. Interestingly, I'm looking at it on the real building. Here, I'll pull it up. This side has windows. This side is a completely blank wall, so I'll just make it a completely blank wall. Boom. Okay, and let me... While I'm here, let me get the roof in. Makes it easy for me to do stuff. 60% stone, 40% andesite. This is what I tend to do pretty much always on old buildings. There we go. Slab. And then this can just be a blank wall. Like that. There we go. Now, like, right in the middle, there's, like, a weird thing. I don't know what it is for, but I'm gonna do my best to recreate it anyway. It's like a circular thing. And I'm honestly gonna use resin for this. Oh my god, stop. Dude, I don't want a full block. Stop. Stop! Okay, so that doesn't help me, so I'll just leave it like this. Stop, stop, stop! Again, I'm barely touching the screen. It's sending me halfway across the city. Coffee with hazelnut creamer is S tier. Fair enough. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. I'll take your word for it, though. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, to really sell the old factory shtick here, you got this chimney here. It's already pretty big. I might make it bigger to, like, really make it, give the vibe of this was an industrial chimney. Like, this is just a chimney for a big building. This once was actually, like, an important chimney. It had a purpose. It did something. Modern times, of course, it would be decommissioned because the building now would not be used as a factory, but, you know. Lore and stuff. Isn't that fun? We love lore. Bruh. Oh, what am I doing? I can just... Is this a big enough smokestack to sell it? I'll go a bit taller. Boom. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, I think... Actually, no. I'm going to get some of the industrial-sized air conditioners, and I'm going to put that on the roof. The closest one of those is over... I'll grab these ones. I can't do it more than once, I don't think. I think it's gonna... Actually, no. I can fit 3 of these. I just need to move the first one to the right just a bit. Yeah, like that. So I guess actually, if this has to be uneven, I feel like realistically they would move it more towards the back, so it's not so striking up front. So you got that, and then a little more space the long way. I'll do it like that. Can I do more than one? Let's see. No. Good enough. Boom. And that's the Okay, my horizon's going to be annoying. That's the exterior for this building. Only took an hour. Yeah, I said this before. It's kind of crazy the contrast between these streams and GG's because GG just copy and paste assets, and meanwhile I build new ones. And so, in the span of an hour, when he would have built an entire like subdivision and shit, he built one building, the exterior. for one building. And last week, this is all I really built in an hour. I mean, then I guess some interior work, but aside from that, yeah, no. I mean, it's a good building though. I do like it. And then yeah, this space will largely be a giant bar. I'll use dark oak planks for the floor. Yeah, I need to figure out the roof situation. Let's see, bar. Or no. Warehouse turned into bar. I just need to see what those look like on the inside. Okay. Yeah, this is an image I used previously to figure out how to do the roof. I mean, if I really... Nah, I can't really do that. Or no, not warehouse. What does just a straight up factory look like? Okay, it's like it's like a wooden roof, but like the wooden roofs you'd find in like maybe like your basement, to be honest, where it's like you have all the wood kind of exposed. I can do that. I think how I'll do it is I'll do this, and then I will get this, and then we'll just do something like that. There we go. And that's too far. It still breaks the... I can fix that, though. Let me just... do that. There we go. We got some lighting in here. I'm going to cover this up. Oh my god, you know what? This space up here could be like a great balcony. Because like maybe like this is where and you know when in the days this was a factory, this would have been a part of the building where like the boss looks down, making sure everyone's, you know, doing what they need to be doing. doing their work, getting their hands cut off in a tragic accident and that kind of stuff. Of course, in the modern day, this would be like more space, like more bar space and whatnot. Okay, so just delete half the fucking things I placed down. That's neat. That's cool. Love that. Sif says, I want Chinese food. The Chinese place is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. It's kind of like the thing where it's like, back when I used to eat Chick-fil-A, um, you know, wanting Chick-fil-A, but only on Sunday for whatever reason. Like, that's just the day you crave it because it's when it's closed. Maybe it's just a psychological thing. You don't even realize that, but your brain just kind of tricks you because it's like you can't have it, so now you really want it. Yeah. Alright, let me build a staircase up here. Should probably put it, I'll put it like right here. Oh, by the way, chat, and I guess by chat I should just say Sith. How do we feel about the fact that tomorrow humanity's going back to the moon? Or at least it's going to be our first lunar mission in over 50 years. I think. I'm pretty hyped. I think it's pretty cool that we're finally going back. I'll try to catch the launch. Though what's annoying is, I mean, I guess you kind of have to, right? But they don't. Like, I tried looking at it, they didn't specify a time. They just said, "Oh yeah, there's a 2-hour window at about 6:24 p.m." 2-hour window. So anytime does it start at 6:20 p.m.? That's when the window begins, or is 6:22 like the middle? Like it's like the average and it starts at like 5:20 and ends at 7:20? I don't know. I really don't know, and I don't think we're gonna know until they actually just do the launch. So, but I suppose that's how it goes. This needs to be hardwood floor. I should probably, on the inside where the chimney was. Am I building at the right spot? Yes, I am. There we go. And I'll change the shelf color as well, so it's, well, what looks better? Definitely the spruce. I don't know. I hope they prove my favorite high school teacher wrong. What do you mean by that? What did your favorite high school teacher say about what, just the moon program or the moon itself? Or humanity going? Or okay, hang on. I'm going sound because I'm really thinking about what I actually, how I build the inside of this. Okay, I think it might be cool to have the main, or no. Over here should probably be where the main thing is, just because the windows are higher up over here. Like the main counter or whatever. Oh, that's spruce? Bro, spruce and dark oak looks so similar. I'm gonna actually use the dark oak. It actually somehow contrasts the floor a little better. Don't ask me how that works. I'm just here. And you know what? It's a long table too. It goes all the way down this length. And there's gonna be TVs, and eventually there will be a video. Oh, that we never went. That we have never been there. Oh my god. What subject did he teach? Bruh, moon landing, like, deniers in the Big 26 are crazy to me. Like, at what point are you gonna let that shit go? Man, it's dark in here. I mean, that's kind of what you want to go for with bars. But I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit. I'm just gonna get a little bit more lighting in here because it's a little too dark. I don't like how dark it is. But I don't want to make it too bright either, which is why I'm only using the lightness 8 bulbs. Because, you know, bars are typically a little darker, but you don't want to just not be able to see unless you're actually, like, at, like, a nightclub. But this is not a nightclub. This is just going to be a really big, fancy bar. And you know what? I'm going with a classic redstone lamp piston for the seats here. And this is where you sit if you want to be a fucking loser. I'm kidding, but I mean it is you are completely separate from everyone else. The later missions he believes, but the one Apollo. What? That's so random. The hell? So he doesn't believe in the Apollo mission, but every other mission he believes was accurate or like was real. Why? Like that's inconceivable to me. I don't know why. Like I feel like if you believe that the moon landing is fake, surely you'd believe all the other missions and shit were also fake, right? No? Do I not know? Because maybe I don't know because I'm not, I don't have the mind of a moon truther. Is that what they call themselves? Moon truther? Or is that the people who think the moon is that the people who think the moon is fake? And like a hologram? Who knows anymore, man? There's so many conspiracy theories going around these days. It's hard to keep up. Anywho. I can't type! Nope. Did I spell that wrong? No, Give me some beer. Give me some wine. Give me some vodka. They do have vodka. Wait, can I just look up alcohol? Because it was under the category, so like surely I can just alcohol. No, doesn't. Groceries. How does this shit work, man? Ginger ale. Is that how you spell it? Ginger? No. Uh, whiskey. Is whiskey? Or am I spelling it wrong? I'm probably spelling it wrong. How do you? No heads found. No cider either. Holy fuck! These people can't drink anything, bruh. You only drink wine and beer. That sucks. Do they have like rum? No. What about gin? No. Tequila? Man, there's nothing. God damn. Okay. Alright, man. Whatever. I guess I'm just gonna go with what I already have. What the hell is this? Oh, that's the vodka. And then I'll add some TVs in here so people can, get their fix. Watch, like, the game or whatever is on at that particular moment. Perfect. Two TVs are watching the Sunset Channel, and the other TVs are watching the white blob thing channel. I won the counter with the mention of Fin 6. Dan Julio? Or Don Julio? What? Don? What? Oh, are you telling me to look that up? I seriously doubt that's going to show up. No. Yeah, no, that shit was not, yeah. Alright. Time to get some tables in here. Now, there's an image I'm looking at that actually has their bar set up in a very interesting way. It's a very fancy looking bar. It's probably not going to translate like that in the actual game, though. But they kind of have their tables. They're spaced out and they're arranged in rows of 3. Some are in rows of 3. Others are in. They got 4. A lot of them have carpet underneath, but I'm not doing that. Okay, wow. You fucking idiot. Hello, do something. What? Oh, shit, that's going the wrong way. I'm like, hello, where's my thing? It just absolutely destroyed the bar across the street. Whoopsie. Okay. And then from here, the rest of these seats. Actually, should I make the seats up here 2x2s? Ooh, that actually might be great because, you know, for the couples that want to just be couples and they just kind of want to sit up here, they can sit up here and they can people watch if they so desire to do if they desire to do so. Oh, did it break the? It did. It broke the shelf. How dare me? How dare I do that? Yeah, there you go. You got some tables here, and I guess there should also be tables on the other side. Or should I have like a smaller? Oh, you know what? I should have like a smaller thing up here. To be honest, like just a little tiny space, like a little tiny bar. Maybe like right by the stairs. Like I can put it like right here. These aren't gonna be like your high stool chairs though. It's more like, there you go. No TVs either. It's more of a chill space, I'd say, which is why you don't have the regular tables to begin with. And actually, you know, it can be one of those kind of things where the alcohol is just kind of right in front of you. There we go. And then I will say on this side, there should probably... just have some by the window as well. Oh no, Claude went live. Who to watch? You can go watch Claude. I'm gonna be wrapping this up soon. I think I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna go. So I won't be offended if you go watch Claude. He's stealing. He's trying to steal the high viewership of the Bastien Server live stream with Abby. With our composter here and there, you know, for people to throw their stuff away and realistically vomit. Because we know the people are going to be doing that. There's this whole there's this space down here that I don't actually know what to do with. Maybe just, I guess, just more tables. That's probably the way to do it. Just more tables. Who's stealing a car? Oh, you heard that in the background. No, it was a video I got sent. It wasn't someone stealing a car, it was some idiot kid, running on top of someone's car. That's why the alarm went off in the video. Okay. Well, I think this bar is done, and this building is done. And I think this will be about a good place to wrap the stream up. So thank you for coming out. I'll be back sometime next week, and yeah. Other than that, I will see you guys around. Have a good evening.